Hi, everybody, and welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Jocelyn Mamenta. Thanks for joining us today. Coming up, do you have a financial game plan when it comes to your money? From optimizing savings to creating and maintaining a budget, Jim Ian from Barnum Financial talks about budgeting in these tough economic times. And lifestyle expert Lynn Becker is back with some surprising ways to support the fight against breast cancer. What's going on in the kitchen, Teresa?
Well, Jocelyn, I'm here with Kathleen Flynn, the author of the Kitchen Counter Cooking School. It's nice to have you on Connecticut Style.
Well, thank you.
So your book is brand new.
Yes, it
just
came out
readily
yesterday.
available, right?
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. And what are we going to be learning today?
Well, today we're going to be learning one of the most impactful things that you can do in your kitchen, which is how to properly hold a knife, how to chop things up correctly, how to take care of your knives, and how to maintain them.
I guess that is important. Save yourself
is.
some accidents, right? Learn the right way.
Exactly.
All right, terrific, Kathleen. Let's get the show on the road. Look right onto camera 2. Tell everyone what they're going to do.
Sit back and relax. You're going to be having lunch with style.
It's time to enroll in a Medicare insurance plan. You can call one of those big insurance companies.
Your hold time is 27 minutes.
Or you can get personal service from MedicareCT.com. At MedicareCT.com, we make Medicare insurance simple. We take the time to explain your options and help find the plan that's right for you. Call now for your free consultation. MedicareCT.com. Medicare insurance made simple.
Don't miss the high school football power players of the game, Friday nights on News 8 at 10 and 11 p.m. And see them anytime on the WTNH.com high school sports page. Brought to you by Power Home Remodeling Group. Imagine the possibilities.
The biggest home show of the fall has a bigger home of its own. The 32nd Annual Fall Hartford Home Show, October 7th through the 9th, now at the Connecticut Convention Center.
Who's got your back? News 8.
I've seen my clients and their families in very difficult situations.
They need the help of somebody that cares, somebody that will step up for them in a time when they need that help the most.
Their car may be damaged, they're incurring medical bills, they're out of work.
We represent folks in situations that they never dreamed of being in.
And it makes you want to do a better job for your client.
That's what brings us back every day.
Buckley & Wynn, we're with you every step of the way.
Our next guest says that even in these tough economic times, it is important to have a smart financial plan. Jim Ian is a financial planner with Barnum Financial Group. He also teaches financial planning courses for area businesses. Welcome, Jim. It's great to have you back with us.
Thanks, Jocelyn. Great to see you again.
All right. This is a time when people really need to have a financial plan?
They sure do. Obviously, things are very, very difficult, and there's a lot of anxiety out there in the marketplace. And what a financial plan will do for you, whether you're saving and you're in accumulation mode or whether you're a retiree, is it allows you to have that disciplined strategy that gets you through these tough times.
Well, do you find that people are still not doing this?
They're not. A lot of people are, I should say, but many people are having challenges where we're back to burying our head in the sand, and there's a lot of fear that's out there. So my concern as a practicing financial planner is that we're getting back to a place where we're not opening our statements and we're sort of dealing with this through avoidance. If you've sort of gotten off track with your financial plan, it's very important to readdress where you are today relative to those goals that are important to you. Like I mentioned, whether it's educating a child or whether it's retirement, if you've gotten a little bit derailed because of this most recent market volatility, that disciplined plan will help you get back on track.
All right, you talk about systematic savings. What exactly is that?
Yeah, systematic savings is so important because goal number one is we all have to pay the bills, and we understand that. Financial planning isn't about telling you how to spend your money. It's there to say, if these future goals are important to you, this is what you need to save on either a monthly or an annual basis. So systematic savings is something we do in specific intervals. A lot of folks, it's through their 401ks, maybe through other traditional retirement plans or education savings. But by putting it away on a monthly basis, which is what I like to see people do. They're treating their savings like an expense. They're paying themselves first, and then what they tend to do, individuals learn to live on the rest.
So where do you start? How do you start?
Yeah, you know, most companies that are out there will allow you to save systematically with as little as $50 a month. So it starts by interacting with a financial planner, somebody like myself that can give you coaching and that kind of advice, and again, help you determine what you really need to be doing on a monthly basis. And then set it up. It's as simple as opening that account, having them pull that out of your checking account on a monthly basis, and I think what you'll be surprised to see is you wake up, whether it's 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and realize you've had some financial success.
You mentioned $50 amount. It really does accumulate, doesn't it?
It certainly does. You know, rule of 72. Rule of 72 says take the amount of money that you have, look at the rate of return, divide it into 72, and that's how long it takes for your money to double. So say you're getting a 6% rate of return. 6 times 12, 72. Every 12 years, that money will double. And that's what gets you excited about savings. You know, even my 11 and 9-year-old, I walk them through the rule of 72 and get them motivated to save. But you're right, even a little bit will compound over time, and you'll accumulate wealth.
And as we all know, we're in this tight economy. As it improves, should you put in more?
Well, it's interesting that you say that. I'm glad you asked that question, because I've heard from so many people, should I stop my savings plan? Should I not contribute to my 401k because the market is so volatile? And it's actually the opposite. What we'd really like to see people doing is obviously continue to save that amount, but maybe even save more, because they're buying in what? At a lower value. So they're getting more shares for that amount of money that they're putting away if they're going into an equity investment. So it really comes down to you put away what you can and you stick to it.
All right, so how do we create a budget? Where do you start?
Yeah, you know, budgeting, some people will embrace the idea of budgeting. I meet folks and they have a fantastic budget that they've worked through. It's on their Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, I was thinking, I can see, I visualize a spreadsheet.
And some people will do that, and others really have a difficult time putting a budget together. So it really starts with, you know, if you have a significant other, sit down at the kitchen table, really put pen to paper and write down, what is it that you're spending on your committed expenses, which is your mortgage, your rent, your
fixed
utilities, your fixed amount, those amounts that you have to pay regardless of what's going on out there in the world. And then your discretionary expenses are going to be the savings, the personal spending, travel, entertainment, and try to get a sense of what it is that you spend on a monthly basis. That budget then is your starting point. You can then determine what you have coming in, what you have going out, and what the differential is.
It can be quite shocking. It's a reality check when you take a look and see where your money is actually going.
Well, you look at it, and everybody has their fix, right, or their addictions. My wife's is Starbucks. That's exactly right. So, you know, whether it's going to Starbucks on a daily basis or whether, you know, you're going out to eat, at least know where your money's going. I'm not saying you have to cut that out of your budget, but if money is tight and you're not able to save towards those future goals, it might be something that you need to readdress.
What's key to really maintaining this budget, making sure you follow it?
Yeah. Discipline first and foremost, getting a commitment around it. I think when you start to see the benefit of saving on a monthly basis, you get excited about budgeting. You want to free up money that you can put away towards those goals. Getting your spouse, if there's somebody else that's involved in this budget, on the same page, making sure that that you're both really committed to it, and readdressing it. I think it's something that most people need to take a closer look at on a quarterly basis, because things will change, expenses will adjust, and lastly, have a cash reserve. Because I think what derails people is what I mean by that, have some dollars, 3 to 6 months of committed expenses. Try to save that and just hold it in cash. So if a big ticket item comes up,
you've got the money?
You've got the money.
Very good.
Doesn't derail your budget.
For more information, all you have to do is contact Jim Ian at this number, 203-689-9011.
That's right.
Or email at JIAN@metlife.com.
That's right.
Very good, Jim. It's always great to have you
Okay,
with
Jocelyn,
us.
great to see you again. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Coming up next, it is a lesson in knife skills with Kathleen Flynn, the author of The Kitchen Counter Cooking School, when Connecticut Style returns.
It's great to be back. Hi! It's great to be back.
At play or at work, everyone wants to get back in the game as soon as possible. Our team of compassionate physicians at the Center for Orthopedics has the experience and the specialty training to do just that. The Center for Orthopedics. Visit us online or call for an appointment.
Some events just can't be missed, like the 57th annual anniversary sale going on now at Caoud Rug Stores in Orange and Guilford. In celebration, we're offering you deep discounts on our entire showroom of fine hand-knotted room size and power-loomed rugs, plus all staircase treatments. Pricing something on the net? We'll match it. This is the savings event of the year, so you're sure to find a Caoud rug at a price guaranteed to fit your budget. The Caoud anniversary sale going on now at Caoud Rugs, Orange and Guilford.
I know it's here. I just used it yesterday.
Organization equals profit. Time, tick, tick, is money. Cha-ching! My work is done here. Sometimes you need to think inside the box. We deliver every day. Not babies, not pizzas. Just call Al and I'll be there. Upward and onward.
American ladders and scaffolds. We take you higher. We take you higher.
Even though celebrity chefs have turned cooking into an exciting spectator sport, there's still a lot of people who lack confidence in the kitchen, including the two of us.
In her book, The Kitchen Counter Cooking School, Kathleen Flynn helps to transform 9 culinary novices into fearless home cooks. Kathleen joins us now. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here.
So what made you write this book?
So I actually ran into this woman in the supermarket who had a cart filled with boxes. And I mean, boxes of, say, powdered, pasta mixes and those kits that help hamburger and all that stuff. And really, I really looked at her cart and I realized there was no actual food in there. Like there was no
veggies,
nothing. So it actually inspired me to try to understand kind of what's happened to cooking in America and why don't people cook? And as part of this project, I found out that a lot of it is confidence and people lacking confidence and lacking some fundamental skills because they don't get passed down the way they used to.
And some of the skills we're going to learn today.
That's exactly right. In fact, the big skill that I learned in terms of that project and interviewing dozens and dozens of cooks is that if you can learn to feel comfortable with a knife in your kitchen, it will dramatically impact your cooking.
It'll inspire you to want to cook?
Yeah, absolutely, because then you'll see a list of ingredients and you won't be like, oh, it's going to take me forever to cut that stuff up. So we're going to get started.
I'll give it a shot then.
First off, I want to see how both of you ladies hold a knife. So just hold it the way you normally would.
Okay, let's see.
Right, so okay. So
that's how I would normally hold it.
Like that. So you're pretty close.
I am.
What you want to do, and these are both very common. You're very close. Look at what you want to do is actually hold the knife across your palm and then wrap your fingers around the edge of it, just like that. And the reason why is because if you hold it like this, it will go back and forth.
Right.
But if you hold it like this and you hold the actual nib of the blade down here at the heel, you have a lot more control
So
over
hold it down this way, because did you see how I was holding it this way, and I always hurt my finger because I'm pressing it.
Because
so
it
now
will wear your finger out.
So it's like this. Okay, very good. All right.
Exactly.
That was our lesson number one.
Keep the thumb out of the way, right?
You got to just make sure you don't put it underneath the blade. That's or number one. The other thing is to get a cutting board. Bamboo is a really good material. Glass is bad for your knives. Will dull them, so don't use that. And then you don't want your board to slip. So this is just a wet paper towel that I put underneath here.
Oh, it's going to stay put?
And then that way it won't move.
I love that
because
idea.
that's too
That's
dangerous.
so good.
There you go, see?
Great.
What about the plastic ones?
Plastic ones
Plastic
are
cutting
good,
boards.
actually, because they can go into a dishwasher.
Yes, that's why I chose it. And it's easier to get out all the things that can
Right,
get
totally.
stuck on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Plastic
And,
board.
and it's hygienic. They're very common in food service.
Okay, so we're cutting up zucchini.
Yes, so it's just a zucchini. And now the key to cutting things up, ladies, is just think sticks and cubes. And that's what we're going to go for. So I'm going to cut this in half. I'm holding my knife like this. And then we're just going to cut this. And here's my hand grip right here. This is how you don't cut yourself. So think of it like a monkey.
Okay.
If you're a monkey, like, you know, you think of monkeys in the zoo and they kind of hold their knuckles down like that.
Okay.
So what we want to do is hold it like that so that you are actually using the back of your knuckle as a guide. And then you just slice right here, and then you just do sticks. That's all that is. And then once you have your sticks, align them up, and then tip down like that. It's not really a chopping, it's a rocking, just like that. So you want to keep your fingers out of the way and just glide it right like that.
Wow.
So you can
You made that easy. I don't know.
I don't know, so let's see you do it. I have total faith
All
in
right.
you. Now hold your knife right. There you
I
go.
did the finger like you.
There you go. And then keep your nails out of the way, just like that.
Okay, and
There
using
you go.
knuckles to block it, right?
Right, exactly. Just cut it. That's okay. You're doing good.
See,
There you go.
I was holding it the way you were doing it, Teresa, because it's easier for me to keep it from shaking. I feel like I have more control with the knife.
And it will feel awkward when you
Yeah, I
hold
think I
the
need
knife
practice
correctly.
here.
Yeah, and that's all it takes.
You know, we have about a minute now. Can we go ahead and start moving to the onions
Yes.
while we're watching Teresa
You're
do
doing
this?
a good job. So
Because I
you
know
keep going,
onions.
and I'll show you that.
Okay.
So basically, what I've done here is I've cut this in half. And you can see here's the root,
Yes.
and here's the stem, and you can see what they call the core or the heart. And all I'm going to do is now slice straight down like this. And all I'm doing are making vertical cuts. It's very straightforward. And then you just cut across like that, watching my fingers again, and it comes right down like that. Just like a miracle.
Okay, my
wanna
eyes
try
still
that one. Do you
water
mind?
though when I
Yeah,
cut
go
my
right
onions.
ahead.
Are you crying yet?
Yeah, I am already from
Well, and here's
being
the,
next to
yeah.
Kathleen.
So there you go, straight down like that, and then cut across. And the goal, the trick to not crying is, it's actually the name of my first book, which is called The Sharper Your Knife. Oh, you're okay. You're going to be all right. So just go straight down, but don't cut all the way through.
Okay.
It's tip down just like that. See?
Ah.
There you go.
Okay.
And just cut all the way through it.
So you were saying
It'll be
the
good.
trick to this is keeping your knives sharp?
Yes. So my first book was actually called The Sharper Your Knife, The Less You Cry. And the reason why is because you don't, if you look at the structure of an onion, it's just a bunch of cells. So if you have a dull knife, you'll press really hard. You're going to use the best
True.
force, right?
That makes sense. All right, Kathleen, we're out of time, but thank you so much for being here. The name of the book again is The Kitchen Counter Cooking School. More Connecticut style coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
Great. And I'll keep teaching you while we're on break.
Exactly.
Long lines at the Bridgeport DMV.
You sit here, you wait for an hour, get up to the front of the desk to get your number so you can wait another hour, and they tell you you can't register your car.
So many of you told us about this through our Report It feature.
We heard your complaints and reported, and we went out to the Bridgeport DMV to check it out for ourselves.
And we dug deeper to get real answers for you.
They do tell me relief is on the way. In mid-October, they say 2 new DMV hub stations will open.
Who's got your back? News 8.
Text TNT to 777-555, call 1-888-TRAN-TOLO, or visit trantololaw.com for the legal help you need. Text, call, or visit our website. The sooner you put us to work for you, the better. Trantolo and Trantolo. Let our family help your family.
At My Bob's, package deals at untouchable prices are king, and so are individual pieces. Twin bed, 2 colors, only $179.
Chest or desk, only $199 each.
Full or queen bed, only $199 each. $299 with underbed storage.
Dresser and mirror, or twin bed with storage, only $279 each.
Bunk bed, $399. With storage, only $499. My Bob's is different. The lowest individual prices is why.
The Chew, a brand new talk show that's made fresh every day. Don't miss Mario's Simple Family Meals, Michael's 5 ingredients, cooked in 5 minutes, and Clinton's Plates to Platters. Food, life, fun. The Chew, weekdays only on ABC.
In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, our next guest has some surprising ways to think pink and make a difference in the fight against breast cancer. Lifestyle expert Lynn Becker joins me now. It's nice to have you here on the show.
Thank you for having me. This is my favorite tour of the year to do because we're focusing on women and what we can do to take better care of ourselves. And I think that's a really important thing.
Absolutely,
so.
and it's pink.
That's right.
You can't beat it.
Let's talk about some pink things.
All right.
Have you heard of Snapfish?
It's photo sharing, correct?
Snapfish by HP. They're supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month by it's Pink Gives personalized photo line. So you can go to their website, snapfish.com/pinkgives. You can create cards, jewelry, calendars, notebooks, all kinds of different gifts to show your support. And everything is very, very personalized, which makes the gift really special.
Yeah, I see earrings with little pictures on
That's
them.
right.
I love
That's
that.
right.
It's perfect for the
A charm
holidays.
bracelet. I love those things. And so also next week, Snapfish is going to be announcing an exciting charitable partnership with a leading breast cancer awareness organization. They want to kind of keep it hush-hush right now, but I bet you could guess who it is.
Probably.
Check out their website at snapfish.com/pinkgives for more details.
Okay.
Now, I really shouldn't be choosing favorites, but it's hard not to for this tour. I love the things that the Ford Motor Company does. They are dedicating more than $110 million to the Susan G. Komen for the Cure this year with its Ford Warriors in Pink program. Lots of great things on the website to choose from. They really kicked it up with their t-shirts this year. This one, this gray one, designed by Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, cool.
Coffee mugs. I have the shopping bag, which I carry with me to do my
It's big.
supermarket.
You can fit a lot of stuff in there, right?
Half the store. This is probably my favorite item here. This is the scarf. Isn't it
very
gorgeous?
nice.
They do a
Yeah.
different one every year, and I think this is the most beautiful one. Go to FordCares.com. Now through October the 31st, if you use the promo code PINK in your checkout, you get a free Warriors in Pink bandana with your purchase. 100% of the net proceeds goes to Susan G. Komen.
Oh, that's terrific.
And also they have a movie on October the 10th on the Lifetime Network. It's called 5, which will explore breast cancer's impact on people's lives. So check that out.
All right,
really,
very
really
good.
good from the Ford Company. Now, you may have seen this before.
I've been eyeing this. This seems kind
The
of cool.
SodaStream, isn't this so cute? They've come up with a pink version this year. They're partnering with Susan G. Komen for the Cure on a limited edition pink. There's the sound we're looking for. That means our water is carbonated, and you're now free to add any kinds of flavors that you'd like to make your own soda.
And there's quite a wide variety,
Yeah,
huh?
there's like over 40 different choices. And this way, you're no longer filling up landfills with plastic bottles or aluminum cans. This is a great gift, a great green gift. And you can check out SodaStream.com for local retailers. 5% of your purchase price of this machine goes to Susan G. Komen.
Oh.
Down in the front, have you heard of Tex Madi Rice? It's by Rice Select. They're a national partner of Susan G. Komen for the Cure. They're committing to donating $50,000 to the organization this year. Through November, your Tex Madi jar labels all have the pink on them, and they'll be showing their support that way. Really delicious rice, a nutty flavor, kind of a popcorn flavor. I like it. Really fits into a healthy lifestyle, and you find it at major supermarkets or at riceselect.com.
Okay.
Have you tried freschetta pizza?
Yes, actually, I have.
Good stuff,
Delightful.
Right? They have their Proud to Support Pink program this year, and they're helping pizza fans find a cure for breast cancer. Through October, you can purchase a specially marked freschetta pizza box. On the back is a special code that you enter on their website at proudtosupportpink.com. That way, the brand donates $1 to breast cancer research, up to $50,000, and you're entered into a sweepstakes to win prizes. Who knew that a pizza box was worth $1?
Yeah, I think we have all the information on your screen right now, so you might as well help out a good cause if you're going to buy a frozen pizza.
And down in the front, Procter & Gamble, during the month of October, you need to be stocking up on your favorite brands from them, like Pantene, Olay, Venus, Secret, CoverGirl. At a favorite store like maybe Rite Aid, drugstores, you can support the National Breast Cancer Foundation, and for every $50 you spend, you get a $10 rebate, and another $10 goes to the foundation. Find out more on their Facebook page.
I mean, these are
P&G
products
Beauty.
that you need. There's great ideas for
Absolutely.
Christmas, so you might as well help out Susan G. Komen.
You're right on board.
Very good, Lynn. Thank you so much for being here. If you want any more information on the products you saw, just go to WTNH.com and click on Style. More Kinetic Style coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
All right.
It's time to enroll in a Medicare insurance plan. You can call one of those big insurance companies,
Your hold time is 27 minutes.
or you can get personal service from MedicareCT.com. At MedicareCT.com, we make Medicare insurance simple. We take the time to explain your options and help find the plan that's right for you. Call now for your free consultation. MedicareCT.com. Medicare insurance made simple.
At Stressless and Sabre Country Barn, we know the body molds itself into whatever object supports it, but that's opposite how it should be. Comfortable furniture molds itself to your body, not the other way around. We design our stressless furniture to do just that, which might explain why getting up from one is as rejuvenating as sitting down in the first place. Now, buy any stressless seat at Sabre Country Barn and receive credit toward additional purchases. Located at 2 Main Street off I-95 in Old Saybrook.
If you've been injured, getting a free consultation with an experienced personal injury lawyer is a good place to start. But you need more than a compassionate listener. You need the power of Perkins, an entire team of professionals dedicated to one cause, getting you the money you deserve.
Attorney,
case manager, team leader,
investigator.
The Perkins team knows only one way to pursue justice.
All in. All in.
The power of Perkins is the power to win.
All right, we want to remind you about the upcoming Mark My Words, an evening with Baldacci, Grisham, and Picoult. It's Wednesday, October 19th at 8 o'clock at Woosley Hall in New Haven. It's all to benefit the Mark Twain House and Museum. All the information is right there on your screen.
And as a special bonus, we're giving away autographed copies of these authors' books. Just go to ConnecticutStyle.tv and enter to win.
And Elmo, Abby Cadabby, Big Bird, and all your Sesame Street friends will be at the Toyota Presents Oakdale Theater on Saturday, October 15th and Sunday, October 16th.
And for a chance to win a family 4-pack to Sesame Street Live, Elmo Makes Music, log on to ConnecticutStyle.tv. We're in the kitchen and we're joined by Kathleen's husband as well, Mike. And we're ready for another knife lesson.
Okay, so when you're going to go buy a knife, you don't need a whole block of knives. You just need one good knife, one good chef's knife that feels great in your hand. And you know, you want to look for one that has a spine that goes all the way down. It's tang, makes it a little bit sturdier, will last longer. Key, never ever put your knives into the dishwasher. Do you know why? Because knives are made out of steel, and steel is tempered with heat. The heat will dull and ruin your knives. Doesn't do much for the handle either. And keep them sharp. You can get knives sharpened very inexpensively at either small hardware stores or kitchenware stores and places like that. Even some supermarkets do it. You can ask the butcher and they will tell you where to take your knives, get them sharpened maybe once, twice a year. And then finally, we have this, the mystery object in everyone's like knife block. And what this is a straightener.
Nobody knows what to do with it, though.
That's exactly right. So what you want to do, so you'll notice there's a little guard because it's kind of like, you know, like a sword. So what you want to do is take it and take the handle at a 45-degree angle and just pull it across, top and bottom. Just like that. Doesn't have to be too hard. This is actually slightly magnetic. And what it does, it takes off the little extra shreds and burrs of the steel, keeping it sharp.
Kathleen, we're out of time, but we want to thank all of our guests. Thank you for watching. Make it a great day.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks.